cheat code because $200, $300 for electricity is crazy. I also cook my own food, so I don't really care about the food not being up to par because I can just cook if I don't like it. But we were on the side of the freeway for at least 3 hours waiting to Michigan. So I'm just like, whew. I don't know why that happened, but I'm just happy that it happened while they were here. Because again, if they had not been here. This is Dada on the first day of school. And this is us in distress in that tow truck. Stormy in the back, dragged as it should, because why did you break down? This is Dada being silly while we wait on the car. And then this is an update on the patio, the before and after. It looks amazing now. It wasn't looking like nothing at first, but shout out to my mama for getting it together. Here, thank you for joining, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. Hey y'all, it's Nee. Welcome back to the Nee Edit. I'm a boy mom, a therapist. Join us as we make our transition from Detroit to Arizona. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Nee Edits. If this is your first time, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. This video is just a quick little 1 month update about the move from Detroit to Arizona. A lot of ups, mostly ups, one down, one surprise that just blew me, but stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hi, so it has been a month since we've moved to Arizona from Detroit. So this video is just the overview of like this month. So a month recap, what's been going on. It is currently 111 right now. It's 3 o'clock and I am used to the weather now, I would say. Like I need to step outside throughout the day to feel the warmth, the heat. Because it'd be cold in the house and I don't want to sit under the air all the time. So I have adjusted to the weather, I would say. Now, y'all did ask me some questions because I asked y'all to ask me some little monthly check-in questions. So the first question is, what was the hardest part about the move? I would say the hardest part about the move was, I really don't know. Because nothing was really hard. It was really a simple move. Like we flew out here the Saturday before we moved in. I ordered all the furniture and stuff that Thursday before we moved in to make sure that it was here by Monday, move-in day. Although it came Sunday. So I guess that was a challenge because we couldn't move in earlier because the leasing office was closed on Sunday. And I didn't just want the stuff to sit outside the apartment because, one, I don't like people in my business. Y'all don't need to see what I have coming. Two, I don't know y'all. I don't trust y'all. I don't know if y'all steal. And I didn't want to leave it outside overnight. So we had to come over here, even though the hotel is literally around the corner. I still don't care. We had to come over here, move all those heavy boxes, and load them into the car, and then load them out of the car and put them in our hotel for a day because they couldn't stay in the car. Well, yeah, no, they couldn't stay in the car because we still had my mama, my daddy, my baby, who was riding in the car. We still needed the car throughout the day, so we had to unload and load twice. Very heavy. I would say that was the hardest part about the move. The inconvenience of the stuff arriving earlier than expected. The next question is, how is the weather? How is the people? Are the people nice? I touched on the weather a little bit at the beginning. The weather is very hot, but that's okay. I prefer hot over cold. I'll take the 111s because I be in the house most of the day. But I do step out occasionally throughout the day to get the heat, to feel the heat. I have adjusted to the heat. Now when it's really, really hot, I do try to run from the sun and find some shade. We try to park under trees because if you park directly in the sun and you have leather seats, that hurts. It burns. The door handles burn. Your steering wheel burns. Everything burns. So it is pretty hot. So I try to park under the shade if I can. And I also have a window protector thing that you put on your windshield when you get out the car to kind of protect it from the sun, but it still be hot. Other than that, the weather is okay. Like, we have a swimming pool. Once you get in the pool, your body temperature kind of cool down. How is the people? So surprisingly, the people are pretty nice. Like, overly friendly, especially the men here. The white men, they're pretty nice. Now, a lot of the black people don't speak. They kind of just stare at you. Like, why are you here type of thing, but that doesn't bother me because I'm used to that experience or that energy with, yeah. So that doesn't bother me. The food. So I keep hearing that the food is not that great. The restaurants that I've tried, I like the food, and I also cook my own food, so I don't really care about the food not being up to par because I can just cook if I don't like it. But I have heard that the food is trash here. That's not my personal experience because, again, all the food I've tried has been decent, okay, an 8 out of 10, nothing under a 6, so it's okay to me. Okay, the next question is, how diverse is it and how is the move so far? And are you staying away forever? So it is very diverse here. I don't think a lot of people are like Arizona natives that live here. So it's basically people from all walks of life, all across the world. Mostly Chicago, Detroit, Midwestern people are here. Or Midwesters, whatever. They live in Arizona. It's pretty much a melting pot. Like, the school that I go to, I was really worried about it just being and not so much of us, but on the first day, I've counted at least 15 kids that go there. So I'm really happy about that. It's diverse. It's like a mix of everybody, every race, everything you could think of. It's hardly any natives that live here because everybody migrate here from different cities, states, whatever. The move again so far is great. I love it. And am I staying away forever? I don't plan on moving back. If anything, I'm gonna try to get to Cali because that's the goal. I don't plan on coming to move back, but I will visit very rarely, very much occasionally, like special occasions only type thing. Other than that, I will not plan on coming back as often. So yeah. And this isn't really a question, but it is like something that I've experienced or learned about since being here. I got my first electricity bill here. And y'all know how y'all be tripping about DTE and them raising the prices? Maybe my electricity bill was $513. I said, what is this? How? So basically, you pay a start deposit price here, and they include that into your first bill. So my actual bill was $290 something, but still, that's still high. So I need to figure out the cheat code because $200, $300 for electricity is crazy. Now, the girl that did my baby hair, she said you got to keep money on the meter. And what that means is you got to keep money in your account or they will cut your lights off. Now, she lives in a house, so that could be totally different than my experience. But that was news to me. I'm like, oh, this is really different here. So if you don't keep, she said 100, but I'll probably keep 20. If you don't keep money on it, they could just turn it off. I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, that was a surprise to me how high the electricity bill is here. And they said something about peak hours is between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. So you want to stay off of your electricity. But baby, I work from home. I'm not at work during that time, but I'm just getting off. So yeah, I don't know. That was the biggest shocker about the move to me. Like, it's a lot of different things, different rules, a lot of stuff is just different, but not necessarily in a bad way. I think that was the worst surprise though. Like, $500 is crazy. Crazy, okay? I'm about to be like Julius around here because turn everything off. Unplug everything. I don't care. We don't use it, turn it off. Unplug it. We don't need it. So yeah, that's my little update on 1 month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will come back with maybe a 3-month update. I think that's fair enough. Just to, see if anything changed. And another thing that I forgot to share is that my car actually had broke down on the freeway while I was driving it. And I say the scariest thing ever. That also happened within this month of living here. And luckily, my parents were in town for that weekend, or me and my kid would have been SOL. SOL. I'm like, oh, this is the perfect time for you to just do this on me. Do this to me. So that was very scary because I had just got on the freeway. I was about to floor it too. For my car to slow down, and I couldn't stop. I couldn't brake. I couldn't hit the gas. It just stopped. So luckily, the cars behind me wasn't that close to me, and I was able to merge on the side of the freeway. We were on the side of the freeway for at least 3 hours waiting on the tow truck to get my car to the Ford dealership before they closed at 7, which we made it just at 7. That happened on a Friday. I didn't get my car back until Tuesday, the day that they were leaving to go back to Michigan. So I'm just like, whew. I don't know why that happened, but I'm just happy that it happened while they were here. Because again, if they had not been here, I don't know what would have happened. And I'm happy that it didn't happen at nighttime or any time prior. So yeah, that was a little hiccup. I'm not gonna say that's the hardest thing about the move, but that made me realize, like, okay, if things do happen, it's really just me here to figure it out.